So if you're looking at your crypto portfolio right now and you just want to throw up, that's good. That's definitely real good. Welcome to crypto. You see, I've thrown up many times in the past, many times. But honestly, the last time I threw up, it's been a while, but the last time I threw up was when Bitcoin crashed all the way down to $16,000 in December 2022. At that point, I was holding some trash in my portfolio. I was holding something like this, which I am shocked that it's still here and people are still buying it, but come rocket. I held this one, lost some money on it. But what happened since then? What happened since Bitcoin crashed down to $16,000? Well, it bounced back, and the bounce back was completely epic because Bitcoin made a new all-time high and went to $108,000. $108,000. So when you see red days like today, the only thing that you got to ask yourself, instead of, hey, is it time to panic sell? Is the bull run over? What you got to ask yourself is, where do I see my future? What type of goal have I set for myself? Do I want that Lamborghini? Because if you're trying to get a Lamborghini, these things are expensive, right? And if you want this Lamborghini, you're going to have to stay invested in the market. You're going to have to know what you hold, and the conviction has to be there, and you can't get shaken out of the market. If you get shaken out of the market, you're going to find yourself in a situation where, your neighbors are getting rich driving the Lamborghini, but not you. You're still rolling around in that beater with rust that you're probably driving around in, right? And there's nothing wrong with beaters. I'm not trying to diss anybody or anything like that, but I'm just trying to say, as long as you set a goal for yourself and you stick to that goal, you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. Now, if you're one of those brave people that is not getting shaken out by the market, matter of fact, you're buying the dips, but you're buying the dips in a smart way. You're not just buying the dips every time your coin drops 5%. You're like, oh, time to dollar cost average. You don't want to be doing that, because that's how you find yourself losing, not having any more money, and then the dip continues to dip and you end up screwing yourself. But if you're one of those brave people that buys the dips but knows when to buy the dips, then I highly suggest you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits. You get extra bonuses of up to $10,000, and you get to use up to 500x leverage if you're a leverage trader. Great crypto exchange, been around for over 13 years. Link is going to be in my description down below. You'll also find a link down below to my Patreon if you want to find some exclusive content over there, and you'll also find a link to Trade Assist, which is a great crypto indicator, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Actually, I want you guys to check this out right here. Okay, so this right here is the total market cap on crypto, and what we see is a whole ton of buy signals was fired recently on this indicator. We had a sell signal which was fired January 6th, and now we have a couple back-to-back buy signals. Matter of fact, if you take a look at the last month or so, we can see there was just a crazy amount of buy signals and bullish momentums that was fired on this particular indicator, and that's because we are still in a bull market and we are still going to go up. The only people that should lose money at the end of this bull cycle are the people that get way too greedy, they refuse to sell, and the people that decides they want to short crypto in a bull market. Never short crypto in a bull market, because you're asking to lose all of your money. But right now, the crypto market is sitting at a $3.23 trillion market cap. All right. Now let's remove this indicator for a second. I want to show you guys something here, right? So if we take a look at the supports, we can see there is support around 3.13 trillion. And then there's another support around $3.05 trillion market cap, right? But the problem is, if that does break, then there is a possibility that we could come down to about $2.5 trillion market cap. I don't think that's going to happen. That is absolute worst case scenario. But if worst case scenario does happen, it just means it's a great buying opportunity. What we're seeing right now with the markets being extremely red could be a potential buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation, right? Where Trump, he got elected, he won the election, so people start to buy up crypto. Crypto started to rally, and now that he's about to get sworn in, people are selling the news. There is a possibility. To me, it doesn't matter because I know where the overall direction of crypto is going. So when you see stuff like this, because all I did today was I typed in crypto news, and of course what I saw, here's why Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and other altcoins just crashed. This is hardly a crash. This is just a bit of a correction. Why crypto market has plummeted, and what's next for Bitcoin? Why is crypto down today? Bitcoin, tech stocks fall, blah, 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 blah. Anytime there's a little bit of red in the market, people are going to be putting out these type of articles, and it's going to add to some people's fears, and some people's going to leave the market, and they're going to not return because they just can't handle the volatility. I do think that we are still seeing a altcoin season. Matter of fact, let me show you guys Ethereum right here, because typically we all know that the way things go is Ethereum moves and then the rest of the altcoins move, right? But Ethereum right now sitting at $3,300. It's not looking the greatest for Ethereum right now, and I am going to say that there is a possibility of us coming down to about, what am I on the daily? Let's change this here to 4 hour, because I like to take a closer look at things. So I think that Ethereum could potentially bounce off of about $2,700, 27 to about $2,800. And the reason why I say that is because if we look closer at the charts, what we notice is this pattern right here. So Ethereum went all the way up to 4,000, just over 4,000. It made a double top, right? And then it came crashing down, and it tried to make it up back up there, but it just didn't. It stopped around 3,700. So I think that this previous support where it previously bounced, it's not going to hold. And matter of fact, if you zoom in, we can see we're actually slightly below it, because typically if we don't get the retest, we're going to fall below the previous support level, and we're falling below it. And I definitely think that $2,800 is on the table for Ethereum, unfortunately. So basically, I do think that a lot of these altcoins have room to further come down. And it sucks, but it's just a better buying opportunity for anyone that's looking to scoop up the dips on some of these altcoins, right? But I want you guys to actually take a look at something here. You see, I always say, don't go against what you know. All right, go pay attention to your gut. Always go with your gut, but also don't go against what you know. And what we know is this right here. And most of you already know this, but I need to talk about it again to remind you guys where we are. Okay, so historically, post Bitcoin halving years are bullish. Bullish 2013 after 2012 halving, bullish 2017 after 2016 halving, bullish 2021 after 2020 halving, and we are right here. This is no exception. So 2025 is going to be bullish, but some people do need to get shaken out of the market in order for us to make those life-changing gains. If you look at this chart right now, we are just right here. We are at the tip of the iceberg. We are not at the top yet. We are nowhere near the top. We still have room left to run. And if you know this, then you should definitely be taking advantage on red days. But as long as you're smart about buying on red days, because honestly, everyone, you can't be buying every single dip that there is in the market, because you're going to run out of money. So be careful, be smart with your investment. Make sure you're buying the right plays. If you're going to buy a coin that someone suggests, for example, make sure the coin is in the right narratives, because there's no need to add on extra layers of risk in our portfolio if we don't have to. Is it a AI related coin? Is it a RWA related coin? Like, what is the narrative? SWI, for example, is it something that people are considering to be the next Solana? Like, you have to be in the right place. We can't just be buying up all of these coins and expect to make life-changing gains because you're buying some random coin that's in a narrative that no one's even heard about, right? So be extremely careful with your investments, and by the time everything is said and done, you should get rich at the end of this bull run. But nothing in this video is financial advice. Make sure you guys do your own research at the end of the day, because honestly, I can be wrong. I can definitely be wrong. But I know what I'm doing in the market right now, and I'm going to stay invested, and I'm going to continue to buy dips if I see a price that I actually like. I have to like the price before I actually make that buy. If I don't like the price, I'm going to pass on the play. That's what I'm doing. But you guys can do whatever you want to do. And remember, someone is going to get rich this bull run. make sure it's you and not your neighbor. Well, your neighbor could get rich also, but make sure it's you as well. You don't want to see 15 to 100 different Lamborghinis driving around your block, but you're the only one driving in the rusted old car. All right, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.